They say the world is what you make of it, but the truth is, the world you see is only half the story. Beneath the surface of every streetlight, every mirror, every shadow that lingers too long, lies another world. One stitched together by the unseen and the forgotten. That's the world I live in, the world beneath the veil. My name is Rafael Mendez. They call me the Walker. I've spent most of my life chasing things that most people pretend don't exist. Ghosts, demons, gods that outlived their worshippers. I've seen death more times than I can count, and it still hasn't taken me. This channel isn't about fame. It's a record of everything I've seen and everything I've fought. Because if you've ever felt something staring back at you in the dark, you deserve to know its name. Of all the paranormal creatures, ghosts are the most common and the most misunderstood. They're echoes, fragments of a soul that refused to move on. Some linger because they're lost, others because they're angry. Salt keeps them out, iron drives them away. But peace, real peace, only comes when you finish what they couldn't. That's the thing about ghosts. They don't haunt places. They haunt regrets. Demons. They don't possess just anyone. They infiltrate those with weakness. They wear your doubts like a disguise. In the course of my journey, I picked up how to draw counter sigils that work well against demons. Each sigil is a word from a language the angels abandoned. A specially drawn pentagram also does the trick when I need them to stay still. Holy water hurts them the same way hot water hurts us humans. Whenever I need info from a demon, special pentagram plus holy water always works wonders. A demon can't be killed. They can only be condemned back to hell with a well-dished-out exorcism ritual. Deities. Not all of them are gods. Not anymore. Some are forgotten fragments of creation. Half alive. Starving for devotion. They don't need belief. They need attention. Feed them enough prayer, and they'll give you miracles. Starve them, and they'll take their miracles back. Balance. That's their only law. There are all kinds of monsters. Some crawl from the dark. Some wear human faces and walk among us. They're drawn to fear, to cruelty, to the things we leave undone. Silver burns their flesh. Fire scorches their souls. But the hardest truth I've learned is this. Monsters aren't always born. Sometimes they're made. Vampires. Curses wrapped in flesh. The bloodsuckers were once human, but are now slaves to an insatiable hunger for human blood. They walk the earth alongside humans. So be careful, because even right now, you just might be sitting right next to a vamp. Sunlight sears their skin. Whenever I encountered a vamp that needed killing, a wooden stake to the heart always did the trick. But even that doesn't work against the primordial vamps. I once encountered a primordial. That was one of my worst cases. For some reason, I lost my pocket watch. My wooden stake didn't work. No weapon in my arsenal worked. I would have died that day, if not for the grace I received after I defeated Cyrus Black. Shapeshifters. Liars made flesh. They mimic. They replace. They erase. Sometimes they don't even know who they really are anymore. You can spot them with a mirror. The reflection always hesitates. Silver exposes their true form. Trust nothing that wears another's face. Werewolves are cursed vessels. The infection spreads through blood or grief. Most of them don't remember what they do under the moonlight. Silver ends the curse, but mercy is harder to find. I've put down one who begged for it. Sometimes, killing is the kindest thing you can do. Wraiths, souls devoured by vengeance. They feed on guilt. Yours, theirs, it doesn't matter. You can't fight them with steel or fire. Only light and truth can break their grip. Confession burns brighter than flame. Wendigos are hunger incarnate, born from cannibalism, from desperation. Their voices echo the screams of those they've devoured. You can kill one with consecrated fire, but you'll never forget the sound. It's not a roar, it's a plea. There are others, beings that don't fit into any book or legend. good, not evil, just ancient. Some protect, some punish, some simply observe. Even death itself answers to higher names. I've seen one look at me and whisper, "You carry the scent of the divine." I still don't know what it meant. My path isn't about saving the world. It's about cleaning it, purging what doesn't belong here. I'm not a hero. I'm a balance between the living and the damned. And until the last evil breathes its final lie, I'll keep walking. They say knowledge is power, but in my world, knowledge is survival. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd keep the lights on tonight.